follow their Epic Sands, Epic Sand Castle. We will get things underway here in just a moment. Thanks for the follow. I kind of figured it. All right. Try that again. There we go. Okay. Get this going. I don't like Fallout New Vegas. It doesn't let me do anything without shutting the game down. Or crashing. Again. Alright, here we go. So, last time we came out of... Where am I?
Watch out for
Where did we come out of? We came out of somewhere. Where am I? Ah, right there. We came out of the Thorn, which the Thorn lady, Red Lucy, wanted us to travel to Vault 22 to get some mantis eggs. And Vault 22, we've been to before, has a couple quests there. I think I've been there before, anyways. Oh yeah, right there. You can barely hear my mic. All right, hold on, let me try to turn it up. This sound any better? Testing, testing, testing 1 2. Okay, so here we go. I have not been into Vault 22 yet, and it looks very terrifying. you haven't been with us, this is Eddie. He's a robot. He shoots lasers. And where'd the other guy go? Oh, he's over there. That's Boone. He's a retired recon sniper. Alright, so we got a pre-war book, Programs Digest, pre-war book. Anything else in here? Hot plate, duffel bag. Let's see what's in the duffel bag. Some bullets, some ramen steak. Yeah, nothing else I care about. Restored terminal. Okay, let's see here. Vault 22 Expedition Entry 1. Let's see, I've established a temporary camp inside the entrance of the vault. Power inside is minimal, but still running, and I've managed to hack into one of their security terminals. The logs show that several people have entered the vault over the past few months, but none have left. That doesn't sound good. It's getting late, so I'll resume expedition in the morning. Keeley out. Now, one of the other quests is to find Keeley, but well, that's the sub-quest. The main quest is to come in here and find out what's making all these plants grow. And Keeley was sent in as well to find it, amongst a bunch of other people, which the other people, well, presumably have died. Let's see, the growth in the interior matches. What company? Oh, I made text messages. Wow. Jeez. Hold on a second here. We're going to get these notifications out of the way. As soon as I get back on the computer, they all... There we go. That should be better. Presumably, those other people are dead, but we're going to go looking for them. Let's see, the growth in the interior matches the exterior to a T. It's a little surprising given that the scarcity of sunlight in the entrance room, but even more surprising is that they seem to originate from further below. Maybe that fool Hildren, which is Hildren's the person that sent us, was onto something after all. Since my Pip-Boy is on the fritz, I'll try to keep a running log of my discoveries in whatever computers I can find and collate data before leaving. Okay, so that's all she left before she entered the rest of the vault, apparently. I don't see anything really around here too much. No. Alright. So, here we go. Oh. Nuka-Cola. Thank you. Take that. Alright, so stairs or elevator. Let's see, elevator is broken. We can repair it. So I've repaired it, but I feel like I'm going to leave it alone and we're going to take the stairs. That way we can fully explore everything. Let's see here. Elevator, stairs, lab. Alright, let's see what's in the lab here. Wow. Jeez. Looks like some growth coming out of the air vents, I can only assume. A lot of growth. There's a chair stuck to the wall. Nothing goes under there. Jeez. What the heck are they doing down here? Alright, well, oh, here's a door. Apparently whatever sign was on that is no longer there. Some UV lights growing some plants. I doubt these have been here for a while, because usually the vault inhabitants are long gone. Not very often we find vault inhabitants that are still here or freshly gone. Wait, frag grenade, I'll take those. Activate terminal, let's see. Here we go, Expedition Entry 3, 4, and 5. Alright, cool. This level seems to have been devoted to the study of atmospheric effects on plants, with the consideration on producing plants with a high oxygen yield. Given the problems these vaults were known to have, it sounds like a reasonable avenue of research. Alright, okay, cool. What else? Entry 4. It's strange, but some sections of the machinery down here appear to have been modified for some unknown purpose. The restraints regarding oxygen content and systematic pressure have been bypassed. Okay. Number 5. I've been hearing a strange chittering sound for some time now, and finally discovered its source. There's some kind of giant mantises that have taken up residence in the vault. I almost ran smack into one the other day, but the creatures don't appear to react to my presence at all. Perhaps the others sent here ran afoul of creatures, but I can't see how a few scattered insects could pose much of a problem to experienced mercs. Alright, well, no paper. Paper? You see paper? I don't see paper. I mean, these books, if they're scorched or destroyed, they're not really useful. They're just taking up weight. And it's a dinner plate in that bag. I don't really need a dinner plate. This terminal doesn't work. Okay, storage. Oh no. What was that? What are you saying, Eddie? You see something, Eddie? What is it, boy? And so... looks like there's some sort of breakage over there, but I can't get over there. Terminal. Alright, let's see what this terminal does. Check inventory. Retrieving inventory information. Alright, well that doesn't really do anything. Okay, moving on. I think we came through this door, did we? Yeah, we came through that door. Nothing there. I mean, something must have attacked those other mercs that came through here, right? What happened to the... oh, I have it turned off, actually. Hold on a second. There we go. Is that better? So plants are growing like crazy out of these vents, but nothing really in there of value from what I can see. I can't interact with anything. Nothing here. Does that look like blood? Maybe just my imagination. So some more plants here. I can go through that door. Through this door. Terminal doesn't work. Nothing there. Nothing there. Restored terminal. Noise complaint. Warning, system diagnostics shows that memory has been corrupted. Retrieving uncorrupted files only. Alright, so noise complaint. Hi, Linda. Let's see. This log appears to be from before, like when the vault was still open. It's referencing maintenance, which the only maintenance would be when the vault was open. Could maintenance look into the ductwork here on level 2 again? I don't know. I mean, I know you guys took a look at this last week, but I swear the noise is back. I even hear other people that can back me up on this, back me up on it this time too. Alright, so noise complaint, which one of those logs said that she heard a mantis in there. She found a mantis in there in the ductwork earlier. So more than likely that's what they heard and they just probably didn't know it, maybe? Once again, some plants. Oh god. Pulling your knife out for her like that. We think there's something here. I don't really see anything of value. There's been like nothing of real value. See you later, Hayden. Nothing of real value on this floor, so I guess we'll just move on. Wait, did we already go down this way? We already went down this way, right? Yeah. Alright, so I'm not seeing anything on this floor. We'll move on to the next floor. I'm a little worried someone's gonna like jump out. Oh snap, look at that. Look at that. It moved. It obviously doesn't know I'm here. Look, I've got other things right there. Oh, see? That thing was totally gonna take me out. Let's switch to our varmint rifle. I don't see anything else over there. Alright, let's see. We got elevator there, stairs there, so we gotta go this way. The terminal, more UV lights. More than likely that Dr. Keeley is the one that set up these UV lights. I don't foresee these lights staying on when nothing else seems to be functioning around here. Expedition entry number 6. Let's see. I finally found some of the bodies of the scientists that lived here. They appear to be overgrown with some form of lichen. They blend in so well with the other growth that I walked right by several of them without even noticing them. I've taken the proper precautions, but the lichen doesn't seem to be contagious, at least to ghouls. I'm not a ghoul. That's not good. Number 7. This level appears to be where they perform most of the research NCR is interested in. I've been able to collect a little, but the vast majority of the data from the research done here is inaccessible. I'll have to find the main backup and download from there. Alright, well, so at this point, Keeley was still alive, and she ran into some of these spore carriers. Well, aren't they just a lovely creature? Oh, there's one right there. I'm sure there's some more around here. Oh, yep, there's one right there. Ooh. Turned him into goo. Goo pile. I don't see any more. Oh, wait. There's one right there. These things are all over the place. Here's a restored terminal. Status report 9228. Yields continue to improve. Splicing together cultivator GN188 with existing corn samples has produced a hybrid that responds better to the artificial lights we have. That sounds promising. On a side note, Dr. Peters has missed his 3rd straight day due to illness. His work ethic hasn't exactly been stellar to this point, so I'm requesting confirmation from clinic that he is in fact sick. Status report 253, or 9253. On alert. The guys down in pest control sent up a sample of some substance, one of their specimen secrets. Do it. Specimen secrets? Secretes? secretes to attract insects. Substance, one of their specimens secretes to attract insects. Alright. Tests show that the substance has a mood-altering effect on smaller mammals. If anyone volunteers, we can begin human testing soon. Quite a number of the staff have begun to show symptoms of some sort of viral infection. I've begun to order them to stay in bed and recover, but at this rate, there won't be anyone left to do research. That doesn't sound good. Status report 9312. Not much to report today. The mood is usually somber in the wake of Dr. Peters. Unusually somber, but Dr. Peters passing? How did he die? There's a strange rumor going around that the commotion downstairs was caused by of all things, Dr. Peters' corpse suddenly animating and attacking people? It came back to life? I don't know who would start such a vicious rumor, but it's unexpectedly bad taste. Exceptionally bad taste, my gosh. Well, jeez, that guy's came back to... Well, I mean, it could be just a rumor, like you said. But knowing this game, it's probably not. So, Dr. Peters is dead. We don't know how. Food additive. I'll take that. So I can't, like, harvest any of these plants. Maybe for good reason. Here's a bunch of... There's a hallway with a bunch of... What are you guys doing? You guys need to, like, slow your roll. See, terminal. Security request, medical emergency. Let's read these. Assistant Mathers went into the caves at 1846 today and still hasn't returned, requesting security escort for science personnel to conduct a search. Okay. Medical emergency. We need a medical team up here now. Dr. Peters just returned with one of the security escorts who is horribly wounded. When I asked them where the other security officer was, he just paled and shook his head. Oh, that doesn't sound good. In the meantime, Dr. Bailey has ordered that the door to the caves be sealed until further investigation can take place. Help! Is anyone down there? Security is trying to hold off... Well, I don't know what they're trying to hold off. Please send security up at once. With Dr. Bailey watching over his sick wife and daughter in their quarters... Oh no. Down in the common area, I'm officially in charge, one of the level, and I'm requesting security at once. That doesn't sound good at all. Oops. Oop! Didn't mean to shoot the computer. See, this requires a key, so I can't get in there. Terminal access for the caves. Disengage lock. Access denied. Contact admin for clearance. Alright, so it looks like I can't get in there for now. Would you guys calm down, you lunatics? Alright, we've already been through... We've already been through all this level, so I guess we're going down one more. You're gonna get the jump on me, buddy.
All mine.
So this stairwell is all blocked off. Hey, what's that? Some skeleton down there with some gun. Oh, nope, don't want the elevator. So it looks like we gotta go this way. Oh. What the heck is that noise? Is this thing playing anything? Can I watch anything out of this? Overseer's office. I just want to make sure there's nobody here. Alright, so that's empty. Can't do anything with that set up. Let's go see what's over in this terminal. Unlock crew quarters. Crew quarters unlocked. Unlock data backup. Data backup door unlocked. Unlocked cavern access. Error. Override engaged at door site. Okay. Well, I've unlocked a couple things. My food and my radiation's getting a little high. Let's go take some rat away. And what's this door here? Ladies, gentlemen. Water. Radiation. Ladies first. Oh! He was getting up. Men? Doors open. With mushrooms growing out of the toilet. Yummy. Nothing of note in here. Alright, moving on. I don't know what that zapping noise is. Seems like they kind of try to get out of here in a pretty big hurry. Jukebox. I'll take some first aid. Apparently he was getting ready to go. Empty whiskey bottle, bunch of shot glasses. More UV lights. I'm gonna assume that's Dr. Keeley still. Let's check this terminal, see if maybe she left some logs. Hey, yeah, she was still alive. Alright, cool, cool. Maybe she's still alive in here. Entry 8. I guess no one will miss this ridiculous trivia game. The questions weren't even that hard. It looks like this is where most of the people were when they died. The medical reports I found suggested that most of them succumbed to some kind of airborne infection. I'm going to see if I can convert some of the row lamps into UV spectrometers to test the air for contaminants. See, she definitely put those up then. After numerous attempts, I found a range a range that highlights the particulars in the air that I believe killed everyone in this vault. Primarily, preliminary tests show them to be spores of some kind. I've set up spectrometers on several of the levels now, and the concentration appears to increase in the lower levels. At this point, I'm concerned that the plants here may constitute a danger to the people of the NCR. Well, that doesn't sound good. It said something about a trivia game. I don't see a trivia game. Would you stop scaring me like that, Eddie? Scaring the bejesus out of me.
Can't run from me.
Where are you going, Boone?
Eat this.
Oh yeah, this definitely doesn't seem good. There's a lot of plants down here. I can't see if any of them are those guys. Whew.
Eat this.
Probably more. Okay, so that takes care of a few of them. Let's go into this door. It's a medical room, so there's probably some information in here. Nothing in the terminal. I'll take the jet, though. Ugh. Bloody scalpels there. Thank you. Tool cabinet. Plunger, thanks. That's exactly what we needed, a plunger. Bottle caps. First aid kit. Let's see, I'll take all that. Empty desk, activate terminal. Alright, let's see. Oh, wow. Okay, so case 162. Patient Peters, Harrison T. Condition: Dr. Peters is suffering from a severe case of pneumonia, the results of the spread of some sort of microorganism in his lungs. I've applied the usual treatments and requested that he refrain from working and stop by twice a day for observation. 164, group. Patient Mitchell, Pam, Cordella, Michael, Horton, Samwise, Fumito, Nokia, Deirdre, I can't say that for some reason, Kenneth. This entire group showed up throughout the course of the day displaying the same symptoms. They are remarkably similar to Dr. Peters' condition when he first came in a week ago. I hope we don't have a contagion on our hands. Case 162, update. Patient Peters, Harrison T. Update, Dr. Peters isn't responding. Isn't responding to the treatment, or more accurately, his body is actively rejecting the treatment. His condition has worsened, and I'm on the cusp of ordering exploratory surgery. Case 173 group. Bailey Elizabeth, Bailey Marsha, Garfield Hayes, Amy Harmon, Jenkins Veronica, Keys James, Kurt Patrick Robert, Lowley Amanda, Orlando Donald, Pamino Iris, Rado Stephen, Reyes Yolanda, Sirkin Kelly, Valdez Nicholas. That's a lot of people. Another group with chills, a fever, and a terrible racking cough. I'm recommending that they be separated from the general populace. That's it? Okay. Case 162 update. Patient Peters, Harrison T. Update. Dr. Peters is dead. Oh, that's not good. His vitals faintly flatlined. Oh my gosh. Flatlined 10 minutes ago before he entered surgery. I decided to perform an autopsy immediately and discovered his lungs were filled with some sort of fungal infection. Strangely, the fungus still shows evidence of growth despite the death of its host. I'll consult with one of the mycologists on the 5th level and see if they can identify it. Update, Case 162 update. Peters, Harrison T. I don't really know how to describe what just happened. 1 minute I was closing up for the day, and the next, Dr. Peters' corpse sat up and attacked me. I was able to flee the office and seal him in it. Question mark. Inside until security arrived. But what the hell is going on? If all the recent illnesses are the same... That's it? That's where you leave off? That doesn't seem good. That's where he left off. Okay. Well, it sounds like we've kind of gathered some evidence of what's going on here. But let's keep proceeding and see what else we can find before we make any conclusions. These look like... These look like the... where they probably stayed, where they probably slept. Spore carrier brute.
All mine.
Hi, Mom. So we got a spore carrier runt, a spore carrier brute, and then just a regular spore carrier. I'm gonna go on a limb and say this is maybe that one doctor with his wife and his kid, and they all died in here and turned into these spore carriers. That's really sad. And teddy bear. Oh, Vault 22 cave door key cards. Sweet. Purified water. Alright, well, I guess that helps us get into the area. Oops, did not mean to take that knife, but oh well. I wish I could jump into vats and see things that are hidden in here, because I don't see anything. I'm afraid one's just gonna pop up on me. I guess not. Alright, moving on. What the heck is that thing? Spore plant? Well, I didn't kill it. Oh, God. You know what I'm saying? These things are just creeping up on you. What is a spore plant? It's another spore carrier brute scaring the crap out of me. Ew, that's gross. Nothing really else in here. That thing is really gross. This poor family there with their kid. Sounds coming from in here. Let's see. Ticket 1, strange noises. Hey. Let's see. Problem, noises, and vents. Action, sent a team to inspect. Source, problem not detected. Gas leak. Problem, reports of possible gas leaks. Several people have complained of coughing fits and other respiratory symptoms. Action, complete diagnostics of air circulation system. Results, discovered minor discrepancies in the mass of air being pumped through the vault, but no harmful gases were detected. Also, a strange residue was detected on the air filters, which has been forwarded for identification. Swapped out the filters just in case. Oof. I don't think those filters are doing their job. Flamer fuel. And scrap metal. So give me a flamer fuel, but no flamer for it. Thanks. Don't worry, I didn't need it. Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick save right here just in case I get killed. Laser pistol, I'll take those. Tool cabinet, microfusion cells, I'll take those. Oh, hey, here's a flamer. And more flamer fuel. Looks like they barricaded this door shut. Wow, they gave a lot of flamer fuel for this thing. Alright, so I think we've explored everything down here. I think it's time to move on. Found out a little bit more about what happened to the residents of Vault 22. And maybe that Keely's still alive. Maybe. Stairs. Can't make it to those stairs. Maybe I have to take an elevator down the rest of the way? First, second, third. We're on the fourth, so I guess the fifth level is where we go. He didn't even care. I shot him and he didn't even move. Stairs. Oh, very easy lock, alright. Mantis. Ooh, let's see, what can I get? Let's see, solar powered. With solar powered perk, you gain an additional 2 points of strength when in direct sunlight, and a slow regeneration of health. Interesting. Ninja. A ninja perk grants you the power of the fabled Shadow Warriors. When attacking with either melee or unarmed, you gain an additional 15% critical chance on every strike. Sneak attack critical chance to do 25% more damage than normal. Interesting. Grim Reaper's Spirit. If you kill a target in bats, 20 action points are restored upon exiting bats. That's nice. I like that one. Explorer. Ooh, I kind of want that one. When you choose the Explorer perk, every location in the world is revealed on your map, so you get out there, and get out there and explore. I think I'm gonna go with the Grim Reaper. Let's see what next one is at. 22. And then we get from the humble laser pistol to the mighty Gatling laser. You do 15% more damage and have 10% more chance of critical with laser weapons. Nuke Chemist. You have unraveled some of the greatest mysteries of pre-war mastery. Formulas for developing special nuke colas. This perk unlocks special Nuka-Cola recipe at the workbench. Cool. So you can make your own Nuka-Cola. Interesting. Spray and Pray. Your attacks do less damage to companions, allowing you to liberally spray an area with reckless abandon. Okay, I'm gonna go with Grim Reaper's Spirit. Ooh, AER 14, AER 14, AER 14 prototype. Let's take a look at this bad boy. It looks like a prototype. Weird. Let's equip that bad boy. We mod it? Do we have some mods for it? No, we don't have any mods for it. Alright. Alright, let's use this. What's up here, maybe? I don't want to go in. I don't want to die. Read this terminal. Species 1. Species BE908. A distant relative to the most commonly known Venus flytrap. Species BE908 seems to be performing well. The plants are a threat to creatures up to 5 times their size, due to the violent nature of their closing maws. Those that aren't swallowed whole are often incapacitated by their initial bite. Ugh. The plant's lack of mobility is offset by their ability to lure prey into reach by means of nectar they secrete from their bodies. Oh, good. Mantis Rigolosa? I don't know. Of all the species we brought with us, the common mantis exceeds the rest in terms of predation? Predation? The insects are ferocious, and their camouflage allows them to attack prey by surprise. Also, they complement our botanical specimens by hunting down those pests that avoid or escape our other measures. Lastly, mantises will begin to cannibalize one another when other food is scarce, making their numbers self-regulating when prey is scarce. Specimen 3. Borevia mordicana? An entomopathogenic fungus? B. mordicana, I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, has been developed to colonize the bodies of the most common pests. Once it has fully colonized a host body, the host technically dies, but the body continues to move by means of the fungal colony within it. In this manner, the fungus moves amongst more of its prey, occasionally spraying spores in a radius around the host body, infecting all those who come near it. Its drawbacks include the time it takes to kill prey, 10 to 20 days, and its limited effectiveness when dealing with unsocial pests. It sounds like these guys were trying to make some type of pest control creatures that would just take care of pests for you. The mantises would take care of pests. This fungal would take care of them. I kind of didn't mean to come this way. I want to finish exploring this level first, so we're going to come back to this. But it seems like when they're talking about the mantis, they self-regulating, meaning if they kill all the pests, instead of just breeding and breeding and growing, they would eat themselves as to not become overpopulated. Oh god. The heck? Those things are terrifying. Eddie, did you go and kill something? Yeah, there's some of those glowing mushrooms. But it sounds like they were not regulating it very well, and it kind of got a little out of control. I hear critty crawlers. You hear them? Hey, here's another terminal. Oh, just disengage lock. Okay, well, let's just disengage it anyways. Seemed like these mantises made a lot of their own paths in and out. Geez, they even blew the door off the thing. This is probably where the data is. Download research data. Downloading research data. Okay, so we have the research data like they wanted. But we still haven't found Dr. Keeley, and there's still some of this place we haven't explored yet. So we're going to start exploring this place. Caved in or a dead end of some sort. Hey, what's that on there? Focus. Yeah, 810p. The other one was over there.
All mine. You're mine.
Mantis. Whoa. So this is probably where our mantis eggs are going to come from.
Can't run from me. All mine. Eat this. Empty. Eat this.
Mantis eggs are going to be around here somewhere, probably.
All mine. Eat this.
Ooh, here we go. Mantis eggs. How many of these mantis eggs do I need to get? Hold on, what quest are we actually focusing on right now? Red Lucy needs giant mantis eggs. Let's go back to that. Go local map. Hey! Is that Keely? Appears to be Keely. Let's save, uncrash so we don't pickpocket her, and talk to her.
Took your sweet time. I suppose the NCR sent you?
Yes, Angela Williams asked me to come find you.
She's such a dear. Not like that pompous little pedant she works for. But that's neither here nor there. These plants have gotten completely out of control. I've got a plan to deal with them, but I'll need your help.
Of course, I'd be glad to help.
Good. Meet me on the second level, and I'll explain what needs to be done.
Okay, so optional side quest, find Keely. Check. Nice job, Boone. Taking care of business. Still haven't found these so-called eggs, but perhaps I don't need to. I can only assume this leads to the other room that I never ended up going down. Yep. Cool. Alright, so we've explored this one, this level.
What's this? Did you do these repairs? Not bad. Not bad at all. Saves me time, I guess. See you upstairs.
Thanks. Second level, oxygen recycling. Let's see, was it the second level had the door that was locked? I don't remember. Or is it the third level with food preparation? Stairs. I don't think it was this level. I don't recall there being any of the spore carriers. Making sure. Oh no, here it is.
All mine.
Access granted.
You're mine.
I definitely think the mantis eggs are down here somewhere. 95% chance to hit him, and I miss.
All mine. Eat this.
I'm running a little low on ammo.
Empty.
Hey, there's a door down here.
That's the last of the ammo.
Giant mantis.
Eat
Oh,
this.
look at the little baby mantis! It's so cute. Polar bear? I don't see a polar bear. Anywhere. Oh, there's a cute little baby in him. Alright, this is probably what I needed to get. Yes, that's gotta be it. Yep, that's it. Alright, so now I can return to Red Lucy. But before we do that, we'll go and find Keely and see what the heck she wanted to do, see what her plan is. But I feel like I should finish exploring this place. See what's down here. That's gonna be to another level, so before we do that, let's go this way. It's all blocked off, okay. I think we've explored everything. Oh no, not quite, doesn't look like it. So there's some more this way. But the doctors came in this door, they got attacked, they ran out, some security guards got lost. Here's another door. What is this door? Oxygen recycling? Oh, this is that one room that we could see through the window here, but we couldn't actually get to. Is there anything in here worth getting? One locker with... Oh, hey, heap of 20 cartridge filters. That's cool. I don't know what they're for, but we'll take them. Now we've probably explored all of this. Looks like that away anyways. Well, let's go down to this level here. I don't remember that door being there. And I walked through here. Maybe I just ignored it, I guess. Let's check the quest log. I don't remember where she wanted me to meet her. Meet Keely at her base of operations on the second level. Okay, second level. Second level. Nope, that's stairs. Oh, here we go.
Good, you're here. Ready to begin?
Sure. I can
Time
help
is
you.
of the essence, so I'll be brief. This place is filled with spores that are toxic to humans, and we need to get rid of them. I've pumped the vault full of a highly flammable gas that, once ignited, should destroy the vast majority of spores. There's one problem, though. The gas becomes semi-inert on exposure to oxygen, meaning the gas will have to be ignited close to where it's being introduced. I need you to find the vents where the gas is being pumped and ignite it. Oh, and survive the resulting blast.
Any idea where these vents are that I'm looking for?
I set the gas to pump into the 5th level since that's where the concentration of spores was highest. I'd start looking there. Typically, these vaults use circular vents in their air circulation systems. Look for a wall with 2 of them almost side by side. There's one just around the corner outside this lab if you need an example.
Blast?
Yes, there'll be an explosion when the gas is ignited. But I'm sure you'll be fine. Now leave me to my work.
You're out of your mind.
I'd love to debate you on this, but there's no time. Now do it or don't, but stop wasting my time.
All right.
Good. Return to me when it's done.
I have a feeling I'm gonna die.
Take this.
Jeez, I missed one. Didn't even say them. And I went through here, didn't I? Oh, hey, well, there's the gas. Thanks. I think we all died. So, bad idea to just go up to it and shoot it. Let's see. Save here and nope, that didn't work. I have a feeling I need to make these guys wait on another level because they're probably not going to be able to run as fast as I can, I guess, maybe. Let's see, wait here. Wait here. Alright, so let's try this again. Oop, son of a bait. Meant to save.
I'll sit tight.
Try that again. So if I run, I need to get really far, really fast. Where could I possibly go? Oh, maybe I can run in there. Nope. That didn't work. I cannot physically run fast enough. Kind of weird. You can see all the deformities of the gas down here. The gun, the walls. Alright, let's see what I have in my inventory that may make this a little easier. Got any remote mines? Throwing knife, wrestler, pistol, long fuse dynamite. I did it! I lived! There. That wasn't so bad.
I've got your back.
Let's go, buddy.
Ah, good. You survived. I was beginning to think you hadn't. You'll be pleased to know that the spore should no longer be a problem. Now all that's left is to ensure that none of this ever happens again. The research that led to these abominations must be erased.
What needs to be done?
I've managed to create a connection to the Vault's backup system from here. I just have to remotely delete all the files, and we're done here.
Yeah, good riddance. As well as caused enough trouble.
Indeed. This should only take a minute. Just a few more moments and... That's strange. The system says that the files were accessed recently and copied to an external source. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
Actually, I copied the files Hildren sent me here to get them. No, I've been too busy rescuing you. Could someone else have done it? I did download some files earlier while exploring. I guess I'll just...
Yes, that sounds like something he'd do. Well, there's nothing for it then. Those files need to be erased. Hold out your arm and I'll have it done in a flash.
Fine, do it. I'm afraid I can't let you. Or pass a 70 science check. Deleting those files makes it more likely that this will happen again.
How do you figure that?
Science isn't just about success. Failures are just as important to learn from.
I suppose the data here could serve as a warning to other scientists. Tell them what paths of research not to follow.
Exactly. Without that knowledge, something similar is bound to happen.
Alright. You convinced me. Take the files back to that buffoon. You make a good point. But I still honestly hope you know what you're doing. I've unlocked the door, so you're free to run along now. Although it pains me to say it, I wouldn't have made it out of here without your help. If you're heading back toward McCarran, tell Dr. Williams that she has my thanks as well.
Cool. So we didn't have to delete it. We saved her. I think we get out of here now. We didn't have to delete it. We saved her and... And we got the eggs. And some other cool stuff. We got that new laser rifle. Got some HEPA filters. And we're back out. Why was this Cazador here? This seems like a path. That's a really nice looking tree. Not a lot of plants that grow out here. Alright, so let's get to... Let's do this one. Let's go back over here, Camp McCarran, and we will return in those quests. We haven't really talked to anybody here. A lot of people here. Who are you?
Let me guess. You got work for me, right? Well, you're too late. I just quit the bounty trade. As soon as I pick up some caps that Daughtry owes me, I'm out of this scrapyard.
Are you supposed to be famous or something?
Well, shit. Feel free to stick a knife in the old ego. Thought I made a name for myself around here. Guess that's as good a reason as any to quit this stinking trade. No glory. No easy money, no women, and no glory. Shit. I'd settle just for the women.
Why does Daughtry owe you caps?
Because I killed a couple of marks for him, that's why. You ever hear of Jackson? Or Night Terror?
I take it they were fiends?
Damn right they were. And they were good, too. Till I popped a couple shells in their assholes. Bam. Dead. Finished. Over. See, somebody gives me a job, I do it. Maybe I complain a little here and there, but my shit gets done.
How long have you been a bounty hunter?
Oh, shit, I don't know. Gotta be at least a month. Longer than I last at most jobs.
What? A month?
Oh, yeah. A lot. Like before I was a bounty hunter, I worked as a caravan guard. You'd think that was a cakewalk, right? Wrong. Crazy bastards expected me to wake up at dawn. Forget it. It's about 2 hours after this guy hits the sack. And I need at least 10, 12 hours of sleep to do my job. Price of excellence.
Wow. I've been known to hunt a few bounties myself.
Well, hey, the field's wide open now that I'm gone. Probably lots of people looking to get in once they hear I quit.
I'm sure. What are you gonna do now?
Simple. Gonna make myself some easy money. I got a plan. Once I get my cash from Daughtry, I'm going to head on over to Gamora and win big at cards. There's not as many people playing at Gamora, so that means I've got better odds of winning big. I got this figured out. See, I thought the bounty hunting trade would be easy money, but it turns out it's hard work, so screw it. Also, I ran into this Mark who was a little too tough for me. I mean, I could have taken him. But with this guy, might have cost me some bad burns or an ass rape. I'm all for risking my life, but I'm a little sensitive about my asshole.
Okay. Well, you have a good day, little buster.
Hey, yeah. Next time you see me, maybe I'll be rolling in a shitload of caps, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes... Hey, my man! Ten of Spades! First Recon Sharpshooter, at your service.
Where'd you get that name?
The LT. Gorobets gave it to me. See, I wanted to be Ace of Spades, but the LT says, sorry kid, you're too green. So he calls me 10 instead. It's okay though. I get a few more kills under my belt, he'll move me up to Jack. Jack of Spades. Sounds better, right? I keep at it. Eventually I'll make it to Ace. Think I'll skip Queen though.
How long have you been a sharpshooter?
Shit. Long as I can remember. Had a rifle in my hand since I was 3. That's what my dad always says. Learned to shoot on our ranch, way west of here. Same as the LT. He's a farm kid too.
When did you enlist?
Oh, they recruited me, what, a year ago? Taught me to kick even more ass than before. These guys, they really know how to kick some ass.
What do you do around here?
Kicking ass. Mostly kicking ass. See, we're watching the perimeter right now, looking for those fiends to come back. When they show their faces, that's when we go to work. One shot, one kill. That's the first recon way.
Are you alright?
Oh yeah, fine. Just a little stutter. Had it since I was a kid. Doesn't stop me from kicking ass.
I'm sure it doesn't.
Damn right.
Alright, you have a good day.
Yeah, I'll see you around.
Hello.
I'm Bitter Root, First Recon. You got a reason to talk to me?
Where can I find some work around here?
You a merc? Well, then I guess you want to talk to my father, Major Daughtry. He's our CO.
Bitterroot, you have an unusual name.
You trying to start trouble? Or do you really not know where I got that name?
I didn't mean to offend. You don't have to tell me if you'd rather not.
It's a Khan name. You know, the great Khans. That's what my parents were. I figured I grew up around the bastards. They owed me a name after all they put me through.
What happened to your parents?
They're dead. Got themselves killed at Bitter Springs. Served him right, if you ask me.
Tell me about what happened at Bitter Springs.
It was a massacre. That's what a lot of NCR folk will tell you. Most of them feel plenty bad about what happened. But I was there. Saw it myself. I don't care what anybody says. The Khans asked for Bitter Springs. They wouldn't leave the NCR be. My damn parents, too. They were just as bad as the rest.
You don't really mean that, do you?
Don't I? Mister, you never met my parents. My dad, he got himself fucked up every chance he got. Always started with folk for no reason. Hell, he was the one who taught me to shoot. You know how? By taking pot shots at NCR, and not just soldiers. Civilians, too. Even kids. Then he'd get high with his buddies and swap tales about the folk they killed. Bunch of animals. And my mom? A couple of times she tried to sell me to some waster just to score some jet. Even the other Khans said she was useless. Only reason they kept her around was because she was a... how'd my dad say it? A smoking piece of ass.
Well then. So your name, it comes from Bitter Springs.
You're not fully grown till you've taken a beat down. Everybody gathers around and hits you till you're damn near dead. After that, if you haven't begged for mercy, you get to choose a new name. One you'll use for the rest of your life. When NCR slaughtered the Khans at Bitter Springs, I hadn't got my beat down yet. I was still too young. The way I see it, Bitter Springs was my beat down. So afterward, I gave myself a name. It's all I got from the Khans. It's all I ever want.
How did you survive the massacre?
Guess I could tell a pretty good story if I had a mind. But the truth is, I don't know. Just got lucky. They brought me to Daughtry after the battle. He was just a captain back then. Guess he saw something in me. Knew I didn't belong with the Khans. Maybe he felt bad, too. About how his men killed my folks. I told him he did me a service, but he didn't believe me. Still doesn't. He's a good man, Daughtry. Doesn't act like it sometimes, I know. But he didn't have to take me in.
You're not telling me something. Yeah, you could have forgotten the whole massacre. You couldn't have forgotten the whole
It's
massacre.
like I tell Major Daughtry. Best not to look under a rock if you don't really want to know what's there. Could be that NCR found some blood on me and none of it mine. Could be that a few of those Khans didn't die from NCR bullets. I had scores of my own to settle. Deeper ones than NCR ever had. Don't bother asking who they were with.
Better enough. Let's talk about something else.
Yeah, that's probably best.
How long have you been
While,
first
I guess.
recon?
I don't keep too careful track of time. I like to keep things simple. Just focus on now. That's why they made me a sniper. You let your mind wander back a ways and you lose sight of what's in front of your eyes. Good way to miss a mark.
Your father is your commanding officer? Is that allowed?
Yeah, look, he's not my real father. He just looked after me for a while. It's a long story, and I'd get tired of talking before it was through. It's like I told you, Daughtry's not my real father. He just looked after me for a while. All right, goodbye.
No. Alright, whatever. So we need to speak to Daughtry. Corporal Betsy, Lieutenant Gorobets?
I'm Lieutenant Gorobets, 1st Recon. If you're looking to collect a bounty, you should talk to Major Daughtry.
Tell me about 1st Recon.
We're the finest sniper outfit in the whole NCR. If you need a bullet put into a target's eye from 800 yards away, you call us. Some of my team aren't without their share of scars, though, like Betsy and Sterling.
What's wrong with Betsy?
Cook, one of the fiends, ambushed her and 10 of spades. They both managed to escape, but not before Cook raped her.
Jeez.
Betsy shrugged it off like it was nothing, but her behavior keeps getting worse. Always making passes at every woman who wanders by. It's inappropriate for anyone at 1st Recon to behave that way. I could discipline her, but I'd rather she get medical help.
Frozen Spears, welcome. I could talk to Betsy about getting medical help for her trauma if you want.
I'd appreciate it. As her CO, I could order her to get help, but I'd have her agree with the idea.
What happened to Sterling?
Corporal Sterling was an NCR ranger until he was captured by the Legion. They tortured him pretty badly. He wasn't able to be a ranger after that, but his eyes are still sharp, so I had him transferred to 1st Recon.
Does the NCR usually offer bounties on people?
If they've proven hard to kill, yes. Whatever it takes to get the job done, even if it means hiring help from outside the military. We're the finest sniper...
I've already heard you say that, okay. So I'm glad you're talking about Betsy right in front of her. Jeez, rude much?
Never seen you around before. What do you want?
Cook is dead? He is?
The lieutenant's been talking to you, hasn't he? Look, I don't need a head doctor. I'm 1st Recon, damn it. You don't see the others crying about every little bruise and scrape, do you?
Okay, so we got a few options here. We got quite a few options here. Okay, so mental trauma can slow you down or distract you, but it's treatable, just like a bullet wound. You're a weak link, I know it. You know it, and 1st Recon knows it. Do something about it. Okay, I thought you should know Cook. I've never met Cook. So if he's dead, I didn't kill him. You're a sniper. How about a date? I like a tough woman. Let's go with 60.
Damn. Never had you pegged for the drill instructor type, but you got my attention. You can tell the lieutenant that I finally caved. I'll get help. There's a Dr. Usanagi who's supposed to be good at this sort of thing.
That was good. Cook.
You killed him? Well, shit. Here I dreamed up this whole elaborate revenge fantasy. Didn't really think I'd do it, but as long as the tubby bastard was actually alive, I could pretend like I would. Here, I owe you. Take it and get out of here, before I indulge my inner bitch and spoil the moment.
I never killed Cook. I don't think so. Alright, well, let's talk to Lieutenant Gorbitz.
What can I do for you?
Convince Corporal Betsy to get help from Dr. Usanaga.
I caught the tail end of what you said to her. Betsy looked like she'd been slapped right back into basic for a few seconds there. Let's hope that Betsy sticks with the treatment. Knowing her, she won't keep seeing Usanagi if she feels things are taking too long. Do me a favor and let Usanagi know Corporal Betsy is coming. I'd like to make sure the medical clinic has time for her.
Will do, sir.
Carry on.
Alright, so let's go check out some of these other places here. Ooh, oh, broken terminal. Dummy terminal inactive. Well, so why is it here?
Fiends, cracked out junkies. All
I
those
really hope
Kims make
General
them a
Oliver
real
has a
bitch
good
to
plan
take
if
down.
the Legion comes back.
Some bottle caps here.
Wish I had a 1st Recon guy looking after me.
Yeah, let's talk to Boone again. Maybe he's got some more.
What is it? Okay. Yeah.
No.
What is it? If you want.
Ever take the beret off?
No.
Eat?
All right. If you give me a rifle and a clear line of sight, and I'll start picking them off before they've even seen me. Didn't have much hand-to-hand training, so our chances are better if you keep the enemy out of my face. I'm trained as a spotter, too. If you're looking through a scope, I could find your targets for you.
Good to know.
All right.
Okay, so nothing new for him.
We won't go quiet. The Legion can count on that.
I wish I had a 1st Recon guy looking after me.
medical tent with nothing in it and a computer that doesn't work. Wow. Gorobits, yeah, Gorobits, Betsy, Ten of Spades, Bitterroot, Boone. Alright, well, let's go, I guess, inside here. We'll go see the doctor, we'll go turn in those quests.
Keeley just called in. You should have heard the director. But wait up. Now look here. She wouldn't let him finish a sentence. Just reamed him out for sending all those people to the vault. I've never seen his face so red and twitchy. Thanks for keeping her safe. Here's the caps I promised. I knew I had a good feeling about you. Thanks again. Really, I owe you.
Not a problem.
I received a pleasant call from Dr. Keeley. It seems we have you to thank for keeping her alive. Very charitable of you.
I brought the data from Vault 22.
Wonderful. Excellent work. Let me see it. It'll take a moment to decode on my terminal.
By the way, you never warned me about the dangers in that place.
Didn't I? Did you encounter undue difficulties? Clearly not, or you wouldn't be standing here, would you? All that matters is whether the data is intact. I think Williams' decryption algorithms seem to be working. Yes, here it is. The data is mostly uncorrupted. This will make the board of directors finally sit up and take notice. Here then, as promised, an agreeable sum payable upon delivery of the data. You've more than done your part.
I'd be careful with that data. You didn't see those plants in the vault.
Your concerns are perfectly understandable, but I assure you, they're entirely misplaced. We would never use technology that wasn't fully tested. We aren't some motley band of vault alchemists. We're with the government, for goodness sake. Have a little faith in us.
Yeah. That takes care of that. Let's go see the doc. And, look at that plane, it's so cool. Is it up here, maybe? Inaccessible. This looks fun. Let's see.
You stick out like a sore thumb around here. Yeah, so far this has gone exactly as expected. Poorly. But with the work you've done for NCR already, you might be just what I've been looking for. We captured an honest-to-God Centurion of Caesar's Legion recently.
Is that a big deal?
Better believe it. Everybody in Caesar's Legion from Caesar on down will kill themselves before they can be captured. They're so twitchy they'd probably do it if you reached out to hug them. But here's this guy, who's an elite commander in their army, and he just gives himself up, even as his men are slitting their own throats around him.
What do you think it means?
Well, I don't know about you, but to me that sounds like a man who's willing to cooperate. Except he hasn't. Only times he speaks up are to insult you. He's a real prick, by the way. And I'm supposed to get information out of this guy.
What about a truth drug?
Don't have anything like that. Sounds nice. Like the kind of thing I'd want to take home and use on my husband. But even if we did, I don't know that I'd be comfortable using it. If there's any risk of overdose, it's not worth it. Asshole's too valuable.
Have you tried calling him hurtful names?
Yes, and one time I thought I saw a tear when I told him his uniform was unflattering. But I think he just got some dust in his eye.
Why don't you just beat your prisoners senseless?
I like the way you think. Have I said that yet? Problem is that the NCR frowns on using that sort of tactic. There's some restrictions still in place from President Tandy's administration. But here's my favorite thing about you. You're not in the NCR. Plus, for all this guy knows, you're completely insane. That's a winning combination.
So you want me to do what you can't?
I think if you rough him up enough, and really put some fear into him, he'll sing like a choir boy. So let's do this. When you're ready, I'll go in and give you a little intro. Then I leave the room, and you make him regret the day he was born. We go back and forth a couple times until either he talks or he can't move his jaw anymore. Either way, we've had our entertainment for the day.
Okay. Let's get started.
That's the spirit. Okay, I'll go in and have a word with him. Then I'll call you in. Long time no see, Silus.
Lieutenant, I was just thinking about you.
That's so.
I was just thinking about that pretty neck of yours.
How sweet.
I was thinking about how it would look with a Legion slave collar on it.
I'll pass.
Do you know what I love about our slave collars, Lieutenant?
If you love them, maybe you should try one on.
I love how tightly they fit. I train my men to make sure the slave's flesh bulges a bit around the top and bottom. Know why?
It's all the rage in fashion circles?
Not quite. If you fit it just right, their body never gets used to the feeling of wearing it. It cuts in just enough when they swallow or turn their head to remind them who they belong to. And it's that constant reminder that keeps them docile.
In that case, maybe you'd better save the collar you were gonna give me.
Oh? For whom?
For a friend of mine you're about to meet. My friend isn't very docile.
And who is this friend of yours?
You know all the rules the NCR instituted to protect enemy prisoners of war?
Of course.
My friend doesn't. Oh, and Silus? If you resist at all, I'll personally blow your brains out. Come on in, he's all yours. I'll be back in a bit to see how you're getting along. And I'll need you to surrender your weapons before you go in. You can pick them up from the locker on your way out. Let's finish this up, then we can talk.
Let's do a quick save here. Maybe we can
What
just
an
talk
ugly
to him.
little worm you are. What pile of excrement did the lieutenant pluck you from, worm?
I think you're confused. Attack! Oh, now you made me angry. I want to do this one.
You're nothing. You're some inept mercenary the NCR is paying to supplement its own incompetent soldiers. No, listen. Caesar's secrets are safe with me. I stayed alive because Caesar would have wanted it. I'm useless to him dead. You must have some reason to be in your line of work. Tell me, what did the Legion do to you? Did we enslave your children? Slaughter your family before your eyes to teach you a lesson? Whatever it was, I hope I was there to give the order. Foot soldiers of the Legion are trained not to have to think for themselves, to have conflict removed from their minds. They kill themselves to evade capture because they are not trusted to make such a decision rationally in the heat of battle. But I'm no foot soldier. I knew I could escape captivity on my own without revealing the tiniest iota of information to my captors. I'll show you gutless, you sniveling bastard. I'll spill your guts all over this room. Get away from me. Whoa!
Alright, I don't want it to go that way. I want to get him to talk.
What an ugly little worm you are. What pile of excrement did... You're...
How naive.
No, listen. Caesar's secret...
You're a danger to him alive. Your knowledge threatens him.
I've told them nothing. They've gotten nowhere. I'm a Kenturian, for Christ's sake. I deserve his trust.
Caesar's laws are absolute. He does not grant exceptions.
You have to let this go. I'll disappear. No one will ever see me again. That was always the plan in the first place.
So in addition to treason, you're also a deserter?
No, that's not what I meant. Lieutenant, this man is trying to kill me. He's not who you think he is. You don't have to do this.
You shouldn't have done that. I'm the only friend you have right now.
You've made your intentions clear. The Legion has abandoned me. I've done everything Caesar ever asked of me, and this is how I am repaid. With assassination, I ambushed countless NCR patrols and wiped them out so that our operatives could move freely. I waited for him to dispatch us for 3 days, never questioning why the headaches he complained of would hinder his ability to command. I haven't breathed a word about the officer we planted here. He continues to radio intelligence to Caesar's camp nearly every night. I've proven my loyalty. All you're doing is killing a loyal soldier. If that's Caesar's policy, then I say his empire will crumble.
If his empire falls, it's probably because his Centurions are so gullible.
What? What do you mean?
You've been tricked. I work with the NCR. I just got you to talk.
No, you slimy bastard. Nothing I've said will change the outcome for you. No force can hold back the tide of the Legion. This camp and everyone in it will burn.
You did well. I don't know how you did it without putting a scratch on him, and I'm a little disappointed personally, but it saved the NCR some face. And it could save us more than that when all is said and done. I'm gonna talk to some people when we're through here. This is about double the standard fee we'd give a consultant, but from what I saw, you're more of an artist. So think of this as your commission.
Who are you?
Not big on reading name tags, huh? That's okay. My name is long and difficult to pronounce. Ready for it? It's Boyd. Lieutenant Boyd to my friends. Colonel Shu has me handling the policing duties for the base. I've told him he could make my job a whole lot easier if he would just let me shoot anyone who talks back to me. But you know how colonels can be. Yep. See you around.
Get away from me.
Somebody's a little sore. A lot of random stuff here. Ice cold Nuka-Cola? What? I don't know if that's any different than regular Nuka-Cola, but it's kind of cool. Alright, so I was supposed to come see a doctor. Doctor! Be down here? Maybe not. Really? That's where this place is located? Oh, I guess I am inside a building, huh? Every single time somebody takes my weapons. go back in and reset them all back up. I have a shotgun, a hunting shotgun. Here we go. Find this doctor. Talk to him, I guess. He's in the Crimson Caravan place? That seems weird, right? Maybe not. Go over to New Vegas Medical Clinic. All right, into the medical clinic then. Clinic guard.
Welcome to the New Vegas Medical Clinic. I'm a fully qualified physician and can fix whatever is wrong with you for a reasonable fee. If you've got the caps, I've also got several implants available to enhance your physical attributes.
What? What kind of implants do you have available?
I have several basic implants available that can enhance your physical abilities, make you fatter, smarter, stronger, that sort of thing. I've also got two much more expensive implants. One's a subdermal implant that will make you more resistant to damage. The other implant induces a mild regenerative effect. Your wounds will practically heal before your eyes.
I want to buy an implant.
One other thing I forgot to mention. Your body may be able to handle only a limited number of implants. The healthier you are, the more implants I'll be able to give you. Now, what surgery are you considering?
I like the regenerative ability.
That's the Phoenix Monocyte Breeder. The implant speeds up cell regeneration, an effect similar to that of some lizards and sea creatures. The implant is very expensive, however. 12,000 caps.
Here's my caps.
Have a seat in the auto dock. This will take a few hours.
Hey.
That's all my money.
You're back. Do you need medical attention?
Corporal Betsy from the 1st Recon will be coming over for you for medical treatment.
Mental trauma can be just as debilitating as physical injuries. Fortunately, I'm well qualified in such treatment. I'll make time in my schedule.
All right.
All right? I can implant the hypertrophy accelerator for 4,000 caps. It will boost your adrenal glands and quickly increase your muscle mass.
I don't know. The gaps
Very well.
right now.
Because you're...
Let me sell some crap.
have reserved a small part of my supplies for sale. The profits go directly to the purchase of additional supplies to help the less fortunate. Take care.
The followers are lucky to have a friend like you. I'm just security, not a doctor.
I have no idea how most of these people would survive without us.
Nothing too weird here. I feel like something's missing, though. I feel like something's not right about this place. Reminds me of something. I don't know. Something seems weird, though. Let's go and kill a fiend. Okay, there wasn't a fiend, but why was that Brahmin all Mole Rat Ranch? Well, there was Mole Rat Ranch. Now it's dead Mole Rat Ranch. Okay, well, let's go back to the quest then. I want to go back to the camp here and find that that guy. We get those quests or those bounties. I'm assuming quest bounties, whatever. Spit all my caps.
Hello.
Hey, where is this guy? I know, I'm pretty sure I've checked most of these camps.
Hello? Didn't think you'd be back. What's this about? Guess not. I don't mean nothing by it. You really want to talk to somebody, try 10 of spades. He's always got... Me? I'm here to do my job. Alright.
This doesn't tell me where he is. Is he... maybe he's inside? Maybe he's inside. He must be inside. That makes sense. They're all out here. He's inside, right?
We won't go quietly.
There he is.
The Legion can count. If it's bad news, you can take it up with the Colonel. If it's good news, you better involve dead fiends.
Excuse me. Excuse me. What do you know about the fiends?
Pack of drugged-out killers. They're addicted to every stim, every pill, every psychoactive enema on this fucked up Earth. I've got 3 fiends I want dead, and I don't give a goddamn how it gets done. That sound like something that interests you?
Yes, it does.
Good. That's damn good. I figure it's about time we got lucky out here, so maybe you can snuff one of these maniacs. First one calls herself Violet. God knows why. The name is the prettiest thing about her. Spends most of her time with a pack of vicious dogs. Then there's Driver Nafai. He's fast and he's brutal. Killed about a dozen of my men with a goddamn driver iron. Hence his name. And finally, Cook. Rapist, pyromaniac, and damn good chef if you believe the fiends we've captured. Probably the craziest of the lot. I'm not gonna feed you any bullshit. These aren't your common Vegas trash. They've all killed good NCR men, and plenty of mercs too. You go after them, any of them, you're in for a hell of a fight. So, which one is it gonna be?
Violet.
Violet it is. Wish I could give you more advice on how to bring her down, but we know less about her than the other two. Just watch out for the dogs. She raises them herself. Might as well be the mother and never leave her side.
Now, I'm pretty sure I've already killed her.
Good question. Fiend territory is southeast of here, but they range all over the area. None of them stays in any one place for long.
Alright, got it.
One more thing. If you want the full reward, you need to bring me a recognizable head. My superiors need proof they're gone. That means no headshots, no decapitations till after they're dead, and no damage to the face. If you want to be safe, aim for the chest. You bring me a head that looks like a rotten tomato, people will be doubting, and I won't be authorized to pay the entire bounty. Good luck to you, and don't get careless.
I want to claim a bounty.
That right. You killed one of the psychopaths on my shit list. Let me see the scumbag's head. God damn it. That's Violet, all right. You've made me one happy son of a bitch, you know that?
Glad I picked her head up.
This is the bounty I put on her head. It's yours. Right.
So, at least now we know where to go. We're gonna pause it here for the night and do a quick save. And I think this is where we're gonna call it, guys. It's been a long night. We got a lot of quests done. And we will probably not be able to pick up on here until Thursday. I'll be probably working till close tomorrow night. Or later. But Thursday, Friday, Saturday, even Sunday, I should be on. And we will pick up where we last left off. Are this supposed to be pyramid cigarettes, maybe?
You looking for trouble?
Maybe. Alright, anyways, thank you all for watching. It has been awfully fun, and we'll see you all next time.